All right, traders, here we go with the watch this video for Tuesday, September 18th. The SPY kind of rolling over a little bit here, headed down toward the 20-day. And after hours, I think after hour session's closed now. It looked like it closed out around 288.27 after closing at 289.34. So down like another buck somewhere right around the 20-day. And that, I think, is due to China tariff news. So anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But here's the list of stuff I'm going to watch tomorrow for possible trades. NLST. I kind of written this one off. Let me take today's candle out of it. I kind of written this one off after it had this monster move, then the gap up, reversal, but a crazy range that day, and then I guess an offering, so then it sells off. And then, usually when that happens, these things are just done. And then today, it gaps up and actually closes pretty strong. So I am going to watch that one tomorrow. ITUS. Thin stock, but it's certainly interesting. Back here it hit 463-ish, and today hit 462-ish. So certainly interesting over that area, but be careful if you trade this one. It is a thin stock. Certainly not in love with it, but we're going to watch it. This BLPH, nice 2-day pop here, and it's really kind of stuck in this flag, so I'm not going to take it off watch as long as it stays in that flag. It might have another leg in it. NBEV was actually my favorite stock. I traded this one in pre-market, made a little bit of money, but on an intraday basis, and the reason it was my favorite is because they've already had slides in a presentation showing that they were testing back a while ago, I guess, cannabis-infused beverages in Colorado, and then you hear, Coke's coming out looking into companies, pot companies for a possible drink, and NBev already had, and that's what, by the way, this is what popped NBEV back here, was the slides from their presentation on cannabis-infused beverage trials in Colorado. And they even have a Bob Marley brand, I think. So there's a lot of things lining up that made this really interesting today. And then sadly, I'll show you 5-minute candles. It gaps up like we expected and it just rolled over. And then generally when a stock looks like this, you just say, well, the bears won today. And then for the last couple hours did a slow grind higher. And then in after hours ended up going up over 270 before closing out around 258. So anyway, kind of aggravating the way that one traded because I really liked the idea. I liked the space it's in. I liked the news in its space with the Coca-Cola. And I don't know, I just loved it. But anyway, it did close strong. Probably going to gap up tomorrow, but certainly worth watching tomorrow. I hate that it sold off as hard as it did at the open because I took my eyes off it and never found a trade in it. And again, you had a strong close and a nice after hours move. It'll be on watch tomorrow, but now it already feels like chasing. We'll see if it gives a low risk setup. QTM, pretty strong day for this one. Closing off of its highs, but nice volume. See if that gets a red to green or something like that. I don't have a very big list today. NIO is actually, believe it or not, even though there's only 4 days worth of trading underneath its belt, so to speak, it's one of my favorites going into tomorrow. It had a huge move, and now 2 days lower. The big reversal day had the most volume yet, and then today down some more. I don't have an area picked out down here that, if it gets to this point, I love it. But I definitely like this one for potential bounce. Starting tomorrow is where I'll watch it. If it doesn't give a setup, I'll certainly be watching it all week. QTT, this is a weird one. Just came public, had this crazy day from 9:10 to 20:39. And then today almost gave all of that back, but I certainly want to watch it tomorrow again. But that is certainly one bizarre chart. When you're talking about a chart that only has 2 days, that is hard to get your head around what happened there. And then PYX, I had it on Bounce Watch today. It didn't give a setup, and it's just another red day, so it goes back on Bounce Watch tomorrow. That's all I have. This is not a very big list. Again, we'll find some gappers in the pre-market to trade as well as watching this list. Check the links down below. We brought back that one offer that has been the most popular offer over the years, so check the link down below. I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll see everybody in the trading room tomorrow.